Hello everybody, this is George Ponder for WPCentral.com. Got a video overview for you today on the Samsung ATIV Odyssey from Verizon Wireless. Nice little Windows phone. Made a nice first impression out of the box, and after using the phone for a couple of days, ends up being a decent Windows phone. Just give you a tour around the phone. Right side you've got your camera button and power button. Up top your headphone jack. Along the left side, you've got your volume rocker and an expansion port that takes micro SD cards. Micro USB ports down below. 5 megapixel camera in the back with light. And a 1.2 megapixel camera up front. Sports a 4-inch Super AMOLED screen. Nice rich colors, nice contrast. The screen has a little bit of a pop to it. Nice and responsive to the touch. The Odyssey is very comparable to the Samsung Focus 2. Some may say a little bit too comparable, almost as if Samsung just took the Focus 2, gave it a paint job, put Windows Phone 8 on it, and you have the Odyssey. Odyssey does have NFC support. Has one neat feature that I wish all Windows phones had. Call blocking. Now, call blocking you can add by the keyboard, add through your contacts, and what it does, when you get a call from that number, instead of getting the incoming phone call screen where you can accept or ignore the call, you don't even get that. You get a little toast message up top saying incoming block number, and it will send that call to your voicemail, so you don't have to deal with it. Another nice feature on the Odyssey, Data Sense, where you can track and set limits on your data usage. Camera is only a 5 megapixel shooter, but it's a fairly impressive 5 megapixel shooter. Daylight use, no problems. Low light, indoors, you start seeing image quality falter. It's got a ceiling of ISO 800, a very slow lens, about a 35 millimeter f2.5 lens. Standard sensor, so it's not going to be pulling in a lot of light. So you've got to have a lot of light to take decent pictures. You can see by the samples, outdoors, nice, sharp, decent quality photos for a 5 megapixel camera. But one neat thing about the camera is video mode. Go ahead and pull this up. You've got effect filters that you can apply to your still pictures, but you can also apply them to your video. Everything from negative to sepia to a washed out look, cartoonized, posterized, solarized. But you can shoot video with those filters. So I've got the negative up, and it actually previews on the screen as you're recording. Part of the video sample in the review is shot with sepia. It's a neat little feature. But all in all, the Samsung ATIV Odyssey, it's a nice Windows phone. I think it's going to have trouble competing with the Nokia and HTC offerings that Verizon has, but it's a safe bet, if anything. It's running $49.99 on contract over at Verizon, but what troubles me is that you can get the Lumia 822 with just about the same features, if not a little bit more, for free. Pay a little bit more, you get the 8X from HTC, which has a lot more as well. Only 8 gigs of storage on the Odyssey, a little limiting, but you do have the micro SD card slot. I would have liked to have seen Samsung give it more memory, a BSI sensor on the camera so you have a little bit more versatility with your photography. But all in all, again, the ATIV Odyssey, it's a nice Windows phone. It's the Samsung ATIV Odyssey from Verizon Wireless. It's available over at Verizon Wireless for $49.99 on contract. We'll have all the links to their website in the review. Thanks for watching.